Alright guys, doing another hired request today. This one's by Nilsson called Without You. And let's see if we can do a little bit of it here. The verse after that. I don't remember the lyrics, so I was trying to hum the melody for you, but you can easily find the song. Again, it's Nilsson, Without You. It's a free part one I always put on YouTube. The rest of the lessons for this song will be on my website, webpianoteacher.com, with thousands of other videos like this one. But let's get started here. I'm going to start with the right hand. Here's middle C, here's the next C. So we're going to do this B right here, B and F sharp. I'm going to give two of those. See the little two there? 1, 2. And then I'm going to move to the left a little bit and do G sharp and E together 2 times. 1, 2. Okay. Now my left hand, I'm going to start with an E below middle C. And then I'm going to have a higher E here with the thumb. Then I'm going to go back down to this lower E. Okay? So I'm going to have together here, 1, 2, and then the left hand high, and then the right hand 1, 2, and the left hand lower. So we get 1, 2, and 1, 2, and like that. Let's do it again. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. This measure's much the same. B and F sharp together 2 times, 1, 2, and then G sharp and E together 2 times, 1, 2. Left hand will start high on this one though, and then go lower, okay, at the end. So this measure will be 1, 2, 1, 2, and like that. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, and you might think, well, is it necessary to do the left hand exactly? No, not really. That's how it is in the recording. So really which E you play is not going to matter too much, but I'm showing you what I hear in the recording exactly. So that's why I have it this way. So let's do these 2 measures together. Ready and go. And 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1. No, I. And then we start the verse here. And can't forget the sea. And so forth. So let's go ahead here. In the right hand, we're going to have B and F sharp together. Alright. And then we're going to go to G sharp and E, just like we did here, but it's not the intro anymore. This is the intro. Here's the verse actually starts here. Okay, so B and F sharp 2 times, 1, 2, and then G sharp and E 2 times like always. The left hand goes low, and then, no, actually it's higher here, and then lower here, and then back up to high, like that. So this measure we have, no, I can't forget this evening, like that. Let's do it again. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Alright, and it doesn't really matter too much which E you play, you know, in the gap there, so don't get hung up on that. But let's go from the beginning that far, okay? So 1, 2, 1. No, I can't. Okay, now we get to this. Alright, just kind of remind you what it sounds like. So right here we have A sharp and B together 2 times, 1, 2, and then G sharp and B together 2 times. I actually wrote it out there. But G sharp in the left hand, G sharp again, and then G sharp one more time. So put hands together, we have 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that. So do it again. 1, 2, and 1, start right here. So let's do this now. G sharp and A together. 2 times, 1, 2. Now when you play that isolated all by itself, you can just go that. Of course it sounds dissonant, it sounds like it may not be correct, but it is in the song. You know, once you get moving, get the right tempo going, it'll sound just fine. So G sharp and A together 2 times, and then F sharp and C sharp together 2 times, 1, 2. So left hand's an F sharp here, another F sharp. So this measure together is 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that. Okay. Let's go back over here where the verse starts. Alright, so on the right hand we're going to have this. G sharp, below middle C, and then we're going to go up to an F sharp, so quite a skip there. From this G sharp to this F sharp. And then we're going to have F sharp and G sharp together. So from right there, 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, which is going to be F sharp, G sharp, and C natural. Not a C sharp. Technically it should be called a B sharp, but I'm just going to call it C for ease. Okay, so that's a C, F sharp and G sharp together, and then F sharp and A sharp together, like that. Okay, left hand's going to have a low G sharp, then a higher G sharp, and a lower G sharp, and a higher G sharp. And it really doesn't matter which one you play as long as you play a G sharp. Alright, so starting right here, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Let's do that again right there. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, let's go back here. No, I can't forget this evening. Now we're here. Alright, so G sharp, C sharp, and E together in the right hand. G sharp, C sharp, E again. And then G sharp, B, E. And then G sharp, B, E again. Okay? On the left we have low C sharp, up to G sharp, up to C sharp, back down to G sharp, then up to B, back down to G sharp, and up to B. So if we line everything up, it's real metrical. 1 and 2. Then you just hold that last one. See how they're 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. You hold that last one. High there. So let's do this measure now. C sharp, F sharp, and A sharp together. And then just the single F sharp. And then the C sharp, F sharp, A sharp again. And then the single C sharp again. And then we're going to go up high. This is up high. So come up here to F sharp and C sharp, way up high. And then down to C sharp, up to F sharp, back down to C sharp. So right here, and the left hand's just on an F sharp. If we want to just keep F sharps going here, we have 1 and 2 and. Okay, so instead of just playing 1 F sharp, I put F sharp because that's what happens the whole time, but if it were me, I would play some more F sharps. Okay, sometimes the piano part is inaudible in these things, and we have to just assume the piano is playing F sharps there. So F sharp on the bottom, and 2 and 1. Okay, let's start right here. Alright, so right here we have F sharp and B together, and then we're going to go to an E. We're going to do that 2 times. So 1, 2. See that? 1, 2, which is 1, 2. Left hand's on an E. So 1, 2. And then we're going to go G sharp and B together, and then do the E again. Do that 1 time. And then right right here we go back to F sharp, B to E. Bum, bum. So if I start right here with the right hand, 1, 2, bum, bum. See that? Left hand's on an E right here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So 1. Let's go ahead and finish out here with the verse at least. C sharp and A together, and then just the C sharp, and then D sharp and A together. Now back to C sharp and A, and then just the C sharp, and then D sharp and A together. So I have 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Left hand's on a B. The low B, high B, low B, high B, low B. Okay, so back, and again, it doesn't matter which one you play too much. So let's start right here. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Let's do that again. 1 and 2. Okay. Now let's start right here and go that far. Here we go. Ba ba da 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 da. That we're going to do another verse, and here's the verse. Let's see, I don't have a marker right here. I usually have one near me, but you need to put an E right there. Okay, I'll do that in the next video. I'll get a marker and if I remember, put an E there. There's an E there, so mark that E. Okay, and then the right hand's going to do. This is the start of the second verse. Okay? Alright, wait. Yes, that's correct. Alright, then we're going to go. Yeah, so this is the start of the second verse. So 1, 2, 1. And then I have dot to dot, which is going to take us here. Now the reason I didn't just say start back here for the second verse is because the start of the second verse, that measure is not the same as this one. Okay, it's the same chord, it's still an E chord, but the piano player plays this. And then it goes back to this thing. Okay? That's why I did that. So this dot to dot thing tells us after you play this measure, which is the start of the second verse, go to this dot, play all the way to this dot. And that takes you to the second verse. So let's do that. Let's do the dot to dot part, okay? Bum, 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 na, na, na. Now here. Comes the chorus, which is this. This starts the chorus. Now notice that second verse through, the second time through, that I played some more octaves in the left hand, filled it out a little bit, more instruments come in, and that's what you want to do to make it sound like the recording, is to, you know, instead of just the E, instead of just this E, play an E octave. So, right here I'm talking about. Now here, see how I'm on a G sharp octave? Kind of fills it out a little bit, and then F sharp octave. I guess right there you can't really do an octave with, but here, play this normal. See F sharp octave there? Just gives it a broader sound. Okay, fills out the sound a little bit, and that's what you want to do the second time through. Let's stop the video, and then we'll start the chorus in the next video.